When I was 16, I got an opportunity to have a trip in China. I still remember 26 hours of train from Dongbei to Beijing. Wow, what a big country, what mass opportunity there. So from then, I feel like I fell in love with China. But 15 years ago, when I was in a small town in China, that accident actually changed my life. Back then, my father was in China for his work. Because of this global economic crisis, my father's financial support has been impacted. At the same time, I also wanted to be friends to some local friends. So both of us walking down the street, and somehow I stepped on a manhole, but the manhole cover slipped away. So I fell into the pit, and some steel beam in the manhole pierced my leg. So I was get out of the manhole, my bone was exposed. I was carried to the hospital. I was tested positive, the tetanus. Because of the tetanus and infection on my leg, my fever was really like up to 40 every night. So literally 2-3 weeks, I was not able to get a sleep. The pain was really bad because I could not sleep. All those things and emotions in my mind was like, why it happened to me? I really wanted to blame the situation. Can't describe the pain itself. My parents were not able to get asleep as well. They really worried about me and prayed for me. Yeah, after 1 month of really painful time, when the leg, the physical injury got recovered a bit, I was able to walk around. After that accident, actually, about half a year, I was not able to serving in church. At that time still, the question in my mind was why it happened to me. It's not fair. And then I joined the conference, and because I was in a situation that I really don't want to pray, I just screamed during the time of prayer. And actually that conference was the moment that I met my wife, second time in my life. And she told me later, she thought I was crazy. Because in the middle of conference, one little guy just like screamed. Like actually, I remember I was carried out by some staff. Then attended another conference in church, and one lady approached me and prayed for me, even though she didn't know my situation. I remember that day, literally I squeezed my muscles because I really wanted to blame somebody, curse somebody. And she prayed for me like, God loved you, takes care of you from your beginning. And compared to His goodness, the situation that you are going through is not a big thing. Wow, that prayer really opened my eyes again. And I think of the situation and I think of the accident. If the steel beam pierced my chest or my head, then I wouldn't be there. I thought that was too much for me, but if I think the other way around, indeed, this is my second chance of my life. And there are people who cares about you and pray for you and also meditate on good things. Whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are virtue, to meditate on it. And I was able to recover physically and emotionally and spiritually. I believe God is there always for me to protect my life. So the scar on my leg always remind me that God is the life giver. So the experience of falling into the manhole did not change my love for China. Some people may wonder why I still wanted to come after such a difficult experience. But it did not make me afraid. Instead, it made me even more certain because I believe His plans are always good. Since coming here, I have met many people I can share my story with, and I hope my experience can encourage them and bring something positive into their lives.